Hello, Dawes Road family, and to those of you who've tuned in, welcome in the precious name of our Lord Jesus Christ. We want you to be encouraged in your walk with Jesus. And so we come back to this John chapter 21. We were there last Sunday, and I just want to sit on it again with you for just a few moments. It's that chapter that contains that wonderful directive and invitation, that loving invitation by Jesus, follow me. You see, Peter says to the disciples, they're actually on their way to meet with Jesus up in northern Galilee. About 500 altogether would meet Jesus, and Peter's along with the other disciples, are on their way. As they get to the Lake of Galilee, Peter says, I'm going fishing. Now, Peter wasn't saying, I just want to get some fresh air. I want to clear my mind. I want to get in touch with nature. I just want to relax a little bit and do a little bit of fishing. No, Peter was a commercial fisherman. When he said, I'm going fishing, and then those other 6 joined him in doing so, Peter was really saying, I think I really just need to get back to my old job. I know Jesus died. I know Jesus rose again from the dead. And I know I'm supposed to be one of these apostles. I'm supposed to be one of these followers of Jesus, but I'm just not sure I'm good at this. I just keep blowing it again and again and again. Do you ever feel that way? I mean, Peter, in these last couple of weeks, had blown it so many times. On the night just before Jesus would be arrested, they're having this Last Supper. Jesus washes the feet of the disciples. Peter didn't get it. Jesus gave the disciples a clue on who would be the betrayer. Peter didn't get it. Peter would go to the garden with Jesus to pray. And what does Peter do? As a follower, as an apostle of Jesus, what does he do? He doesn't pray. He falls asleep. The mob comes and Peter picks up a sword. They only had 2 swords among the group of them, and that sword was basically like a machete. It was a sort of multi-purpose tool. You could use it to prepare fruit like we do with coconut and pineapple, or you can use it for gardening, or you can use it for defense. And Peter picked that up to try to defend Jesus. And Jesus would actually have to tell Peter to put the sword away. Peter didn't get it. He gets to the court, and then they run away. Peter finally sneaks into the courtyard where Jesus is being tried, and the groups of people that are there identify Peter as one of the followers of Jesus. I don't know Jesus. I don't know Jesus. God strike me dead if I'm a follower of Jesus. And then he realizes what he's done, and he goes out and cries bitterly. Even upon the resurrection, Peter, when they hear the story that the women have seen angels, have told them, Jesus is not here, he's risen, just as he said he would. When Peter hears that, he races down with John down to the tomb, and they go in and they discover that just the grave clothes have just collapsed because the body of Jesus just went right through them. And even then, Peter didn't get it. What kind of follower is this Peter? I'm no good at this. I can't stay awake to pray. I can't get it right. Maybe I just need to go fishing. I need to go back to my old job. But I love what happens. Because of the death and resurrection of Jesus, there is forgiveness. Peter, take care of my sheep. Peter, follow me. Oh, what about this guy? What about John? Don't worry about what I do with John. You follow me. That's the loving invitation and loving directive that Jesus gives to me, and to you. No matter how we may feel, how inadequate, no matter what kind of failure we are, there's forgiveness because of the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ. The only thing that really matters is following Jesus. So God bless you as you follow Jesus, because yes, Christ is risen. He is risen indeed.